Bitch. Riding with a young nigga, and yeah, you know she bad. Riding in an Audi 150 is on the dash. And my bitch, she tropical, ratchet, and yeah, she bad. Yeah, she would set you up just for that fucking cash. My little bitch so freaky, my little bitch so geeky. Going off them yonkers, my little bitch so freaky. Fuck around and geeky. Yeah, you know I'm fly. I'm going to the trap. You know I sell them fast. Your nigga so fly, why the fuck you out the line? I'm flipping to an 8, I'm riding in the States. You know I'm flipping weight. Blue lights they in my face. Real trap niggas don't play. We see them better days. You know I beat the case. You know I did the race. These niggas they so lame. They in it for the fame. A young nigga I'm ballin' now. You know I got the game. I ain't in it for the fame. Yeah. Riding with a young nigga, and yeah, you know she bad. Riding in an Audi 150 is on the dash. And my bitch, she tropical, ratchet, and yeah, she bad. I do the digital dash. I whip this bitch till I crash. I'm finna get on your ass. Phone nigga who block me fast. I ride with some with the trunk in the front. I'm a stun. I done seen all the cash. You can get hit with the pump if you want. When I up, you know I'm a blast. You tryna copy, you can't. I up this bitch and I blame. Slide on the eye, you say. Up in my hood, I got range. Bitch, I'm a savage, no fame. I up the road, make a fame. I hit a op in the paint. I spin a 10 at the bank. And I be moving with savage. None of my bitches is average. I catch an op and I'm clapping it. You better not come from the back of it. Hit from the back, I was clapping it. You can post first with the acting it. I got the top from the bitch, immaculate. Beast. Let's get it. Riding with a young nigga, and yeah, you know she bad. Riding in an Audi 150 is on the dash. And my bitch, she tropical, ratchet, and yeah, she bad.
What up, family? It's your boy, SNTV. Sorry about that. Y'all already know I had to pay the bills. This is a sponsored live. Actually, shout out to my boy 290 Kills. Shout out to my boy 290 Kills, man. That's his Instagram too, man. If you're interested in doing features or anything with this dude, man, he's a real good dude. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go mess with him. Y'all already know SNTV. The gang is in here. Shout out to the gang. I see y'all. We got 105 people in here, man. Y'all know we got a whole lot to talk about. It's been a whole lot going on. A lot of crazy shit going on. I like to say rest in peace too to Spook from Pocket Town. Y'all ain't heard about it, the situation that happened at the pop-up party when, you know, a couple guys got shot, and to Denny G also, man. Y'all, you know, get well, man. You know, it really don't never stop. Something else I want to speaking on, opening up. Definitely rest in peace to Loco too from Low Life. He died of natural causes. So rest in peace to him. A lot of times we don't think about, you know, how these losses affect families. Even though a lot of these guys is in the streets, it'd be crazy because 1 minute they here and the next minute they be gone, you know. And really, you know, that's any of us. We can be gone for at any moment. So sometimes you just got to take the time out to, you know what I'm saying, thank God for you even being here, real talk. Today I really want to talk about, or tonight rather, I really want to talk about domestic violence. Now, a lot of people don't understand, you know, how big of a part domestic violence really plays in the streets, and not just in the streets, in our lives, and it really don't stop at just no color, no specific, you know, set of people. This is a topic to where, like, it's really like a lot of people are going through this in one way or another. And at the end of the day, the reason why it's so bad for Black people is because, you know, the system is already against us. And it's like, to an extent, when the police come into a situation where domestic violence is being, you know, that's the report, something going on at the house or some shit like that, the man is going to always be looked at as the aggressor, you know, period. Especially if they say, well, somebody done put their hands on somebody. The man is going to, most of the time, always be looked at as the aggressor. But when you're dealing with domestic violence on some Ike and Tina shit, it's really a 50-50 thing. And really, it's really always a 50-50 thing, because a lot of women to beat themselves up, or, you know, say that you did some shit that you didn't do just because she mad at you. So it really go both ways, because I'm gonna talk about tonight how, you know, a lot of these guys out here, man, you know, at the end of the day, we understand that a female cannot outpower no man, you know? So it's like, I never really understood it, but I ain't gonna say I never really understood it, because I understand it. I just never been that way, you know, when it comes to beating women up. And a lot of times, just being real, you know, you will get that mad, and it's like really, you deserve that right now. But at the end of the day, if I do that to her, I know me, I'm the type of nigga, I'm gonna be torn up. Like, damn, I ain't have to do that girl like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, you feel me? It's like, if you in a situation where you got to put your hands on your woman, it's best to just leave the situation. That's the easiest thing to do. It might be the hardest thing to do, but it's the easiest thing to do at the same time. Get up out of there, you know? Now, about a week ago now, I did, in my opinion, the best story I ever did. It was the most kind of like meaningful story I ever did, or one of the best. You know what I'm saying? One of the most meaningful stories that I ever did. But it was definitely top 5. And it was about being money. If you haven't seen that video, y'all go over there and watch that video. I feel like that video should have got more love because of the situation. But you know, if it don't got Chirac Street legend in it or some shit like that, it's like y'all just look at the video and then be like, you know, it ain't no Chirac Street legend, so fuck it. But it's good content. You see what I'm saying? In my opinion, it's the best one I ever did. You know, just being honest, because of the situation and how it happened. I have other videos that, you know, you may look at it like, well, damn, that shit real sad. But this video is a good one. So if you haven't seen it, go over there and watch it. But it's called Forgotten King, the story of being money. But the reason why I'm even bringing that up is because in Ben Money's story, Ben Money ended up where he's at right now. Free Ben, because of a domestic situation. His baby mama's boyfriend, you know, threw his child across the floor and into a table. And, you know, in that situation, what man is going to allow that to happen? Not to mention it was already shit going on. Ain't no man going to allow that to happen. Any real man that loves his child is going to always address that. You see what I'm saying? So, of course, he went to address it, and shit got deadly. Another situation just happened the other day. 2 guys ended up shooting each other. One of them was your girl's brother, and the other one was a girl's, you know, boyfriend or ex-boyfriend or whatever. Domestic violence turned deadly. You see what I'm saying? Now, y'all might be looking like, well, what is it that you're getting at SNTV? This is what I'm getting at right here. Ladies, if you are in a relationship with a man that like to put his hands on you and you continue to stay in that relationship, I gotta be smart enough to tell you right here, you deserve whatever you get, especially if you got kids. You have to be all that, oh, I love him, baby. If you got a nigga that beat on you for sport, he don't love you. You can never love nobody on this earth more than you love yourself, except for your damn kids, just to be honest, and maybe your mother. You know, if he like beating you up, baby, he is not for you. Now, see what that turns into is you becoming suicidal. You looking for any way out, but you really don't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? He done got used to putting his hands on you. Both of y'all done got, used to what's going on in the household, the police being called, and not only that, you have the factor to where this woman has a father, this woman has a brother, this woman has uncles, cousins, that is not going to prove, even though they may be woman beaters. She has family members that is not going to approve of you beating her ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? So what happens then? They get involved a lot of times, whether she want them to or not. But most of the time, she's going to go and get one of them. Okay, so boom. They beat his ass. Something happened to somebody, get shot or whatever the case is, it get addressed. She stays with him. She, mopes for a week or two and then gets right back with him. He beat her ass again. Do I continue? Do I go over there that second time? Because that's the last option. I'm on my way out of here. Fuck this. I'm finna leave this nigga. Look, Tyrone, y'all pull up, whoop this nigga ass. But I'm gone. You don't have Tyrone pull up and you still gonna be with this man because he's still gonna be beating you. And even if he don't, he still got animosity towards Tyrone. And Tyrone ain't. Look, after you put your hands on my sister, my mama, or any female in my family, we can't never be cool again. After I find out about that, we can't never be cool again. But if she ain't gonna stop loving this nigga, what what do you do? And see, that's the thing. Chicago, not Chirac. Appreciate that, gang. Gang always in here showing love, man. You already know, he said, keep up the good content. Y'all already know I ain't stopping with that. Shout out my people in the building. Makeup Junkie, I see you, baby girl. CW, I see you, gang. Real talk. My boy AK in here. Most definitely. Got my people in here. Wanda, what's up with you, baby girl? Smoking Guns. Jackie, Miss Wise, what's up with you? Shaquille. Okay, y'all, I'll be going all night. Pamela. Real members in here. But yeah, so after this, woman battering shit goes down and she accepts it. See, to me, you know what that is? See, that's like I ain't gonna say Ike Tina because that's a delicate situation too. I ain't gonna say, well, from what I know, Tina didn't like her foot in her ass. You know what I'm saying? But you actually have women that like to be beat. So if getting your ass kicked in a relationship is your fetish, cool. It shouldn't be no problem. It shouldn't be nobody losing their life. It shouldn't be nobody fighting or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Behind that. But women, what I want y'all to understand is And I did the numbers. Do y'all know how powerful y'all are? I'm talking to the ladies. Y'all are extremely powerful. Like, y'all, I don't, like, when you really think about it, most niggas are incarcerated for women. I can say for pussy, but I'm gonna say for women. Most niggas do all of the stuff that they do, the clout chase and all of that, for women. Most niggas die for women. Y'all got most of the power because y'all control us. Because a nigga go right over there and lose his life. But you know what? He's supposed to. I got a little girl. If she called me like that, this nigga over here beating on me, it's time to die. You see what I'm saying? It's time to die. So I can understand that. But ladies, y'all gotta learn how to get up out of these situations. If the nigga crazy, believe me, he ain't gonna be he's still gonna be crazy if you still stay with him and be scared. You just gonna be scared and crazy. You're gonna end up killing him. See, that's how people get killed for the insurance money right there. She's scared to death of this nigga. She finna take his own money and put a hit out on him. It's a desperate measure. She's scared. He beating her ass. Every time he get drunk or every time something happen, he Riddick Bowe and she the goddamn punching bag. You know? Tell y'all a story one time. I can't speak on how hard it is for a woman to really get out of a situation. But I can imagine a woman having kids by a man and being in a deep relationship with a man, married to a man, been with a man for a long time. I could only imagine that's got to be the hardest thing to do because it's like, okay, my kids, first of all, they grew up with their father. So it's like, damn, you feel like you can't get out of it, you know? But the worst thing for the situation, out of all the toxic shit that y'all can do, beat each other, try to set each other up to get each other killed, double cross each other, steal from each other. Out of all of the toxic shit that y'all can do, or that you can do to somebody that you say that you love, the worst thing in my book that you can do is bring them kids in there. See, now, instead of us being into it, now, however many kids we got, everybody into it. So we into it with each other, and they in the middle. Most of the time, the kids are gonna choose the mother, and unless she's just an absolute piece of shit, most of the time the kids are gonna choose the mother. So what do you got? Now you got a split. So what do you got? Now you got little boys over here without fathers, little girls over here without fathers, and now you have kids being raised as the cycle continues to not know the world. If they don't know the world, if they don't know certain shit, every time they get to a pothole, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna fall in. Half of them gonna jump in that motherfucker. Whee! They don't know because they don't know. When you're not there to guide them and tell them, that look like a water slide right there, don't it? Look a little deeper. That's a fucking sewer, son. You finna jump in. That ain't no damn water slide. You finna jump down there with the rats and the you know what I'm saying, the sewer rats and shit. You need to, you know what I'm saying? No, come over here, don't jump on. There go the water slide right there. Jump in that. You know what I'm saying? If you're not there to do that, they're going to do that because the best teacher is experience. But they don't necessarily have to experience what you've experienced to learn from it. You see what I'm saying? You just got to train them to listen. I need you to listen. I'm not going to tell you nothing wrong, baby. I love you to death if you just listen to me. I swear, I'm gonna guide you, I'm gonna guide you to the right place. It's funny, I just that just made me think about shout out to my little boy, man. You know what I'm saying? My only son, my junior. He just did his shout out to Dirty Red too, man. Shout out to Dirty Red, man. I got some work coming with Dirty Red too, man. Y'all be looking out for that. He just did his first video yesterday. He did his first video yesterday. You know what I'm saying? He's featured in a major video, and he did his thing. He did his thing. It was rough. It was rough, but shout out to my little boy. Y'all be looking out for that. I'm gonna do something big for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm gonna give away. I'm gonna have somebody shorty riding real clean this summer in one of them Lamborghini trucks. You know what I'm saying? One of them Lamborghini cars. Matter of fact, it's gonna be the same type of car that's gonna be seen in the video. So y'all make sure that y'all be looking out for that. I'm trying to do something, big for the shorties. I'm trying to do something big for the shorties once a month, man. This summer. But yeah, if you don't teach them to listen, you definitely got trouble. But when shit like that going on in the household, they're gonna 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a split right there, and that's what we don't need. Now, there was a lady. She worked at Jackson Hospital in Chicago, Illinois, of course. She met a man at the hospital. I want to say he was. I'm pretty sure that he was working maintenance. Let me just look up the article real quick because I'm definitely gonna read y'all the article too. Let me look up the article. Joseph West, right? There was a 40-year-old lady working at Jackson Hospital, Shanita Harper. She had a boyfriend, of course, the Joseph guy, the Joseph West guy. Y'all can look it up, Google it when I get off live. This actually just happened a couple days ago too. Shout out to who was that? Shout out to baby girl Jay Chesson for the super sticker. Appreciate that. Yeah, so they was working at the hospital, she was working at the hospital, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They ended up meeting. Now, the dude Joseph was in a relationship when they met. He actually ended up leaving his girl for Shanita Harper. Of course, they was doing their thing, they was in a relationship. And us grown folks, we know about relationships. If you've ever been in a real relationship, that means you spent some time in that relationship. You know how relationships are up and down, they rocky, they bumpy. A lot of times you want to leave, but you might hold on and think things might get better. And it's just, with relationships, it's a give and it's a pull and it's a tug. Sometimes you got to take. It's just they be what they be. But they began going through their trials and tribulations in their relationship or whatever, and reportedly he found some stuff on her phone. Now, once he found what he found in her phone, boom, she cheating. According to him, you know what I'm saying? This is what he's thinking. He's thinking that she's cheating. So one night she goes out to the club or whatever, and he's telling her don't go out. He don't want her to go out. So when he finds out that she went out anyway, he He got enraged and he actually ended up killing this woman. When she came home from the club, he ended up killing this woman while she was eating some McDonald's. He shot this woman 8 times and then went in the police station and told the police why he did it and everything. This is the type of shit that happens in situations like that. You know, these are the type of things that happen because you're holding on and you're staying in a relationship with somebody who's willing to abuse you. You know? Somebody who's willing to abuse you. Ain't no real man sitting up just finna just beat on no woman like that. It's not finna happen. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a true believer of keep your hands to yourself and I'm gonna get you up off me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with nobody defending themselves. But any nigga that just sitting there, boom, you know, he hitting her with the uppercuts. He out the top ropes with her, elbow drops, and you are enjoying this, bro. Which means 9 times out of 10, you a pussy, bro. Most niggas who don't do that won't say nothing to no nigga. Shout out to AZ King. I appreciate that, gang. He said, just got here. Hit that free like, people. It's free. Yeah, free. Real talk, man. Make sure y'all do that. Shout out to the gang, man. Real talk. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let me see how many. We got 269 people in here. I can't even see the likes. But obviously y'all ain't hitting it. Do that for me, y'all. Go on, hit that like button. You know, we in here. You in here. You might as well hit the like button. You know, let this shit go up. We talking about this a real topic, y'all. These are the lives and the videos I be wanting to get out there because this is what a lot of our people need, whether y'all know it or not. You know, hit that like button for me. And you know, they ended up in that situation. He shot this woman 8 times, and her mother actually ended up discovering her body. You know, her mother walked in her house, keys and everything, walked in her house and discovered her body. You didn't walk in on your little girl after she'd been shot to death. Because I don't care how old you get. I don't care how old you get. You still always going to be your baby to your parents. And them facts. Shot to death over some domestic shit. Meanwhile, he finna go to prison for the rest of his life. Two-for-one deal. I imagine that's what the police may call it. A 2-for-1 deal. A 2-for-1 deal. A lot of people that you know, and that just went over a lot of people's head, but believe me, a lot of them look at it like that. A lot of them look at it like that. Real talk. Less trash we gotta clean up. You know? The other side to that, and to me the most important side, the dude, the nigga. Bro, what is it about putting your fucking hands on women that turns you on? Like, real talk. Why don't niggas just get out of those situations? Like, if you with a woman, even if you with a woman who like to put her hands on you, you supposed to disappear before that dime hit that ground. At the drop of a fucking dime. Tell y'all a story. I had got out of prison 2016. I started messing with this girl before I got out of prison. The girl, you know, when you locked up, she not, you know, you ain't around her like that. You know, I'm just meeting up. hitting her when I could, basically. You know what I'm saying? But I like her. She, you know what I'm saying? She decent. Like I like them, you know. But I had no idea that she was crazy, right? So I went and I stayed with her shortly after I got out of prison. Not right when I got out, but shortly after I got out, because I was actually in a relationship with a, you know what I'm saying, with another woman, but that's a whole different story. I went to go stay with her, which was a bad mistake. She turned out to be crazy. Shout out to you, baby girl. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching this live, but you know, that's just what it was. And you know how you in those type of, when you get in those arguments when you're in a relationship, and it had got to, we was used to each other, so a lot of stuff just wasn't clicking, and we started going through that, getting in those arguments. And she would act like she wanted to hit me. She would act like she wanted to hit me. So, you know, I get ready to go to get the packing my shit. And while I'm packing my shit, she'll go to grabbing shit out the closet, throwing it outside, and grabbing my Timbs and shit, trying to pour water on them and get them wet. And you know what I'm saying? Just all type of shit going on. You know, at the time, I ain't got nothing for real but my clothes. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not finna allow you to, you know, destroy my property like this. So cool. That actually was enough to just make me stay. We'll argue, I'll try to leave, she'll, you know. It became, but after it got to a certain point, I was like, you know what? Fuck you and them clothes. Keep them clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care nothing about them clothes. You feel me? But when she seen that, she like, oh, well, this nigga really, it's over with. He really finna go for real. She really got turned up, and she ran at me like she was finna hit me. So when she ran at me, out of reflex, you know what I'm saying? When I jumped and she fell like I hit her. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God, she fell like I hit her. That's just, she really thought I was finna hit her. You know what I'm saying? She could have got hit. You feel me? Because she running up on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, gonna run up on me. And I ain't swing at her nothing, but she fell like I hit her. You know what I'm saying? That's just how quick that shit was. But so she gets up. She goes and grabs her pistol. So when this happened, you know, I automatically, in my mind, the relationship is over. There's no repairing this relationship. Like, it's over with. This bitch done pulled a gun out on me. She been finna kill me. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing. Got me down here, I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? Way out of my element and everything. Like, I'm really tweaking at this point. Like, I don't really put all my eggs in one basket right here. So at that point, I had to get on some get out type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I gotta try to, I don't really want them to, you know what I'm saying, delete this live or whatever. I want to make sure that I keep this live up. But the next part of this story, you know, what I had to do to end up getting out is kind of crazy. But fuck it, I'm gonna go on and tell y'all. I didn't leave right then. I ain't leave till like probably a week and a half, 2 weeks later, right? What I was doing was I was sweating out my opportunity to get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? To get out of there safe. You know, at the time I was hustling, you know what I'm saying? Nickel and diamond for real. I was selling, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna get a dime bag, 20, you know what I'm saying? Some shit. You feel me? I wasn't really doing nothing for real, but I was working with a couple ounces. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was we ride. She asked me like, hey baby, you'll buy me some Zans? So when she say this, immediately red, you know what I'm saying, red flags, red alarms and everything go off. Woo, woo, woo. So I'm thinking in my head, boom, perfect opportunity. Yeah, hell yeah, how many you want? I know what Zans do to people. You see what I'm saying? So she like, just give me about 3 of them. I get her 5 of them. She happy as hell. Oh, thank you, baby. Just say, just, she popped 2 on them, and the other 2 that she got, she didn't know she got. We just gonna say it like that. She didn't know she got. But She slept like a baby. What did I do? I politely got my shit, packed it up while all of the neighbors, everybody was outside, everybody was looking crazy because I had stayed down there for a little minute, so I had got cool with her, you know what I'm saying, her and all of her people, you know what I'm saying, the people that was in the, you know what I'm saying, apartment complex or whatever. And they just looking like, damn, like, where you going, homie? I'm like, man, I got to go. You know what I'm saying? Some shit y'all don't know about this going on, bro. I got to go. You know what I'm saying? I took her pistol. The first thing I did when she was out, first thing I did was took her pistol, unloaded it, you know what I'm saying? Took the bullets out of it, stacked the bullets up on her table in her front room, and goddamn loaded that bitch back up, put the clip back in it, and put it back where it was. You know what I'm saying? That way, if she wake up while I'm getting my shit up out of here, first thing she gonna do is run to the gun. You know what I'm saying? She gonna think she got some bullets in that motherfucker. Ain't gonna be no bullets in there. You see what I'm saying? So I'm definitely thinking with it, but I kind of figured she wasn't gonna wake up, but just in case, you know what I'm saying? And I got my shit and I got out of there. Now it might not sound like a whole lot to y'all, but what I did was I probably saved my life. Because if she's willing to pull a gun out on me, she might be willing to use it. You think I'm gonna go out on some domestic shit? If I would have stayed with that girl, y'all probably would have never even heard of SNTV. She probably would have smoked me. So, you know, with that being said, y'all, real talk, domestic violence ain't about nothing, man. You know, it's really like it's a trap. You get too many of them as you go into prison. It separates you from your kids. People losing their life over this shit every day. And it's like, bro, if you in a situation, real talk, from a female standpoint or from a male standpoint, the best thing you can do is leave the situation. That's really like the best thing you can do. And it's really the only thing you should do on both ends, for real. If you get mad enough as a man that you got to put your hands on her, bro, go ahead and leave, bro. Just go ahead and get out of there. Because what's going to end up happening is when you do go ahead and blow up and explode, you're going to beat the shit out of her. Then what? Now she in the hospital, or now she, you know what I'm saying? Black eye. Everybody know you beating on her. You know what I'm saying? Or everybody know that you done hit her. It ain't gonna really, the reason ain't gonna really matter. You might have had the best reason in the world, but it's not gonna matter, bro. Once people see that you done really went in on this girl, you done swole her up. It's not gonna matter what she did. You could have came home from work and caught her in your bed with another man, and when people see her, what you did to her, it's not gonna matter. It's not. So, to prevent the loss of life, ladies, y'all know it's a lot of dudes out here that's real tender in their scrotum area. What do I mean by that? They can't take cheating. They can't take they can't take that. They can't take being, you know, you talking to another man, making them feel jealous. They can't take, you know what I'm saying? They just not built like that. And the crazy part about it, most of those guys that be like that, they be the guys that won't cheat. They be the guys that take care of their business and everything. But they just can't take that from your end. Watch these niggas. If you feel like that you might have the potential to have a man like that, get out of there too. Shout out to who this is with this apple on their profile. Shout out to Tamara O'Neal. She said, if you can't leave, get someone that can help you leave peacefully. Relocate if you have to. I got my family to help me leave. Exactly. I'm gonna leave that up there for a minute because shout out to Tamara O'Neal, and I definitely appreciate that super chat. This is a woman that has been through the situation with domestic violence, and she got out of there. Like I said, if it's bad enough, fuck them clothes, Fuck everything. You know? Take your kids and get out of there. To me, I'm the type of person. If I'm gonna get out of there, I'm gonna get out of there. But you know, like I said, I'm a man and I think like a man. I don't think like no woman. So you know, I don't really be knowing. But to me, I would think leaving would be as simple as, come on, kids, let's get in the car and let's fucking go. Get us a destination and let's go. And then when I get to my destination, you know what I'm saying? If this nigga find out where I'm at or he come around my destination, it's gonna turn into a movie. What that movie, Enough, with Jennifer Lopez in it, that's what it's gonna turn into. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be waiting for you, buddy. I damn near wanna try to leak my location. They act like I ain't leaking for you to pull up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If the police won't understand it, maybe God will. I don't know. But somebody gonna have to sort your ass out. Because I'm trying to leave you in a bunch of pieces once you keep fucking with me. Now, ladies who go through that, that's crazy on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple internet stalkers, but when you literally got somebody that's like trying to track you down and stalk you and shit like that, like, y'all know what to do with them. Y'all know what to do with them. And to be honest with you, do that to them, especially if you got reports on them. Do that to them and then worry about the rest of it later, because that nigga gonna kill you. That nigga gonna kill you. Make no mistake about it. They made movies about it, but that shit happened in real life. You have niggas that will hunt you down and kill you because you don't want them to, you know what I'm saying? They got women like that too now. They got women like that too. I done had a couple in my life. They may not have took it as serious as to try to hunt me down and kill me, but they was damn sure stalking me, you know? But there comes a time where you just got to do what you got to do for you, for your kids, and for your family. I see no need for you to get buried, or this nigga to get buried, and your brother, cousin, or daddy end up in the joint for the rest of their life over some domestic violence. Like, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Are we literally going to help usher in revelations? And now, I'm not a religious person, but you know, the proof is in the pudding. Read it and weep. Man versus woman, small versus tall, children versus parents. It's there. And this is what it's turning into. It really is. I remember a time to where niggas valued their girl at least enough not to beat her ass, you know? And I also remember a time to where women didn't treat their man like how these women, you know, women wasn't like that back in the day, you know? Talking to a nigga crazy, want to go out to the club, wearing half naked, wearing what they want to wear, coming in the house at all times of night. There was a time that I can remember, and I'm only 32 years old, when women were somewhat decent. But I don't know, it's like men acting like women and women acting like men, if that makes sense these days. And in relationships, it's a fucking competition. You know what I'm saying? Because a man got to try to outdo his woman. Because his woman trying to outdo him. Well, she shouldn't even, that ain't, you know what I'm saying? So, outside of domestic violence, before you even get into a relationship with a motherfucker, ain't nothing wrong with, see, that be people's problem. People want to live outside of reality. And just being real, you're going to have sex with some people that you're not going to get married to in life. That just happens. Sometimes you got to sow your royal oats. You can't be in a relationship with everybody. Ladies, sometimes you got to put that thing on a nigga and get on about your business. Block that nigga. Fellas, sometimes you got to hit it and quit it. But you got to learn to see these signs and symbols, ladies, of a nigga that might crack your shit or shoot you 8 times while you eating McDonald's at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning because you went to the club. Fellas, we gotta learn how to recognize when she got that 1,000-yard stare. Like, damn, this bitch don't really listen to me like that. Like, she kind of aggressive. Like, I don't know, I might need to watch her a little closer before I decide to get in a relationship with her. Because you're going to end up doing something to her or she going to end up doing something to you. And after them first couple times of them domestic calls, y'all getting into it, first of all, both of y'all going to start going to jail. Second of all, if she end up killing you, then you might be just dead. They're going to call her a battered girlfriend or a battered wife. Whole time, you probably was the one in the right the whole time. If you come at me with a knife or something like that, or in my situation, a lot of dudes would have, when she pulled that gun out on them, a lot of dudes would have either panicked right there and got shot or played it cool, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, damn, girl, yeah, you got it. And then as soon as she put the gun down, beat her up. You see what I'm saying? That's how most dudes would have probably played it like that. But that wasn't the end game. That wasn't my goal. My goal wasn't to beat her up. What the fuck was that? No, my goal was to get out of the situation because I see that it's going to a level to where you're pulling guns out on me. You put your hands on me. We fighting each other like cats and dogs. It's time for somebody to go before these children get involved in this shit or before these children see this shit and they gonna forever have them images in their head of they daddy beating on their mama or their mama try to, cut their daddy or shoot their daddy or do something to their daddy because she's being beat. It's a lose-lose situation all the way around, man. You already know SNTV all about the children. I just started my children's channel. That video that my little boy is going to be starring in is going to be premiering on that channel. I'm going to be giving away, like I said, the same type of car that's going to be featured in the channel. That's going to be featured on the video, and y'all make sure y'all get up to it, man, and stay tuned, man. I got some fire dropping for y'all tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. Shout out my boy Dirty Red, man. Shout out my boy AZ King. Shout out AK-47. Definitely shout out Street Smoke. I see you over there. I see you moving. To you bloggers, you know what I'm saying? You bloggers that like to mention my name and all of that. Like at the end of the day, bro, like I'm not gonna give y'all no clout. I don't even know why y'all mention my name. Like, why do y'all mention my name? Y'all know I do not rock with y'all. The people that I rock with. I let y'all know I rock with them. You see what I'm saying? I just don't understand it. But y'all say that y'all real niggas and all of that. I don't be seeing it. I don't be seeing it at all, man. I don't be seeing it at all. Because I don't mention y'all. I don't say nothing but y'all about y'all. I just continue to do my thing. Because I ain't thinking about y'all. I ain't worried about y'all. I got what I got going on over here. Scorpio Boss, appreciate you. Appreciate that super sticker, gang. A lot of people wanted me to speak on the Lil Tim thing. Lil Tim getting out. I ain't really got much to say about that. If it's some street shit, I feel like that's where that should be left. It's not for me to speculate what's gonna happen to Lil Tim or bet on how much time he got on the streets before somebody do something to him. That's not on me to speculate that. You know what I'm saying? Speculate about that. In my opinion, the whole situation was messed up, and these niggas will say they don't wish jail on nobody, and they'll turn around and say they gonna smoke a nigga, or they don't wish, you know what I'm saying, they gonna kill a nigga, you know what I'm saying? So you'll wish death on somebody, but you won't wish jail on nobody. Well, me, I don't wish jail on nobody, and I don't wish death on nobody. But I understand that when things happen, certain things has to be answered for. You see what I'm saying? Certain things has to be answered for. And with all due respect and rest in peace, Von did what he did. and Von ended up, it's the same type of situation that he's going through. You know what I'm saying? You know, Von killed somebody and he ended up going to court and beating the case or whatever. And, you know, it's the same type of little shaky looking situation. You know, I just want the fans that really mess with me. Shout out to World Talk Sports too. I see you in here, gang. You know, the fans that really mess with me. Bo Cleasy, I ain't see my boy Bo in here, man. But if you in here, man, shout out to you, man. Your sweet place. That's baby girl right there. Karel, shout out my boy Karel, man. Shout out Karel. You know, so like I said, that whole situation was, you know, it was just messed up. I don't wish jail on nobody, and I don't wish death on nobody. And if something gonna happen to Quando Rondo, if something gonna happen to Lil Tim, hey, that should be left in the streets. Even though you have rappers going live saying what they're gonna do and shit like that. I don't understand why, when everybody knows that the feds are watching, you know, they picking up everybody, so they got a microscope on the game right now, on the industry and everything again. You know, they might be watching a couple of us YouTubers. Who knows? We do know that it's very hot right now. So I'm not gonna get on here and say Quando Rondo got a meal on his head, or, you know, NBA YoungBoy got money on his head, or nothing like that, because at the end of the day, like, I don't know that. I don't know what your fucking body got no goddamn money on nobody's head. Dirk ain't told me goddamn Dirk ain't told me he put a meal on Quando. Like, I can't speculate like that. And I know that's what a lot of people want to hear, because I get that question all the time. You know, how much money Rondo got on his head? I'm like, how do y'all expect me to know that? Like, do y'all think that niggas is going around? Hey man, hit them bloggers up, man. Tell them, man, hit everybody up. Hit the internet up, nigga. Get on Twitter, nigga. Get on every social site, nigga, and tell them we got a meal on Quando head, nigga. Who's collecting? Yeah, Buster. Who's doing that? Ain't nobody doing that, y'all. Ain't nobody doing it. Shout out to Sharon McClain. Appreciate the super sick. Ain't nobody doing that, y'all. So, you know, however the situation play out, just know I'm gonna do my reporting, and you know, I can't have no feelings in this situation, because at the end of the day, you know, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I try to do what I can to guide people in the right way, no matter who do what or who say what or anything. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all this story and then I'm gonna get up off here. This is some funny shit. Shout out to Cello, 3544. That's the gang right there. He said for the SNTV gang. I appreciate that. You always showing love, gang. I appreciate you. Appreciate that, gang. And yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all about this story. Now, this is the story of a Stan, but he's not a Stan. He's because the Stan, you know, Stan was willing to kill himself, his baby mama. He was willing to you know, go for broke, just give it all up. You know what I'm saying? Behind linking up with Eminem. This dude, I would put him in the category. He's one of those internet Stans, right? So boom, either yesterday or the day before that. Shout out to brother, man. Sinful to P, man. Blessings to everybody. Hey, man, listen. Sin, boy, hey. Sin the GOAT with the reactions, man. Y'all gotta go over there and check out my boy Sinful to P, man. He is the GOAT with the reactions, man. When I say I watched one of the reaction that he had on Derrick Jackson, bro. I think it's like what, an hour, 2.5. It's like it's long, hour and a half, something like that. However long it is, I watched the whole reaction. I laughed the whole fucking time. Like Simple to P is a fool, man. Shout out to the brother, man. But yeah, so he got in his feelings or whatever, you know, because people troll on my Instagram account, and I'll troll their ass back. You know what I'm saying? This is Instagram. This ain't YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no money to be made on Instagram for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Instagram ain't paying me. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you talk that shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk shit back to you. So, he want to woo, he want to woof, so I end up blocking him, right? I get on Facebook, right? Message come up on Facebook. There you go again. Bitch ass nigga, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo. Show me something. He sent me a picture about maybe $300. You know what I'm saying? Show me something, nigga. Show me something. I block him. I ain't think nothing about it. I'm on Twitter. I bullshit you now. I'm on Twitter. There you go again. Yeah, nigga, I do this. So you do that. You are a fucking internet stalker, bro. At that point, bro, if you feel like that, bro, you need to be trying to find my address, bro, to come holler at me, bro. You going too far. Real talk. I block him off Twitter. I bullshit you not. I got on TikTok. The nigga was on TikTok. By the time I got to Snapchat, I was like, I didn't even want to look at my shit. I was like, this nigga better not be in these Snapchat messages. This nigga better not be in these Snapchat messages. This nigga ain't got nothing to do. And the nigga supposed to be from Miami. Scruffy looking nigga too. Making, you know what I'm saying? I hope he ain't from Miami. I hope he ain't making a yayo look bad like that. I got to my Snapchat. I said, I know this motherfucker is not in the Snapchat messages. That little motherfucker is in the Snapchat messages. I said that to say this. Some of y'all got way too much fucking time. And you can't be getting no money. If you worry about a nigga that ain't even thinking about you, could care less about you. Like, real talk. I don't follow, if I follow who I fuck with. I don't follow nobody outside of that. I don't care how rich and famous niggas be. I'm not finna have no damn Instagram shootout with you, bro, in the comment section. Real talk. Get off that weird shit, man. Y'all already know, man. It's your boy SNTV, man. I got that content coming for y'all tomorrow. Y'all know. I'm gonna be pushing up on y'all, man. Also, I'm finna make another post and see what y'all want me to do for international stuff. We're out in and I'm out.